Being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster,
Yeah.
I'm going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Coming to you from beautiful Portland, Oregon, seen there along the Willamette River. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Ali LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They slipped a bit, still in the top 10 though.
You know, right now for Portland, they haven't looked like themselves lately. They're in a rut and are desperately trying to get out of it, wanting to get back to the team they were.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. And for the Trailblazers. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here's Marbury. To the inside, Garnett. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Pass to Drexler. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Marbury. Driving to the basket, lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Jay. Pass to Drexler. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Petrie. In his last outing with 12 points.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Jay, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Shot clock at 5. And it's rejected.
Cannot forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot. Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Drexler. Last game, 26 points for him. And the jumper from the wing offline. Here's Garnett. Pass to Ryder. No good with the tip. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Jay. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Tries again. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Drexler. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, one of the more entertaining players we've seen in the game. Clyde Drexler, the glide. Athleticism all over the place.
Here's Marbury. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
To the wing, right side. Here's Drexler. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Walton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, one of the most complete bigs in the game. Walton can do everything for you at both ends of the floor.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And he drops the first. Boy, the rumor mill is buzzing, Clark. Here in the middle of the year, how's that affect you as a team?
Well, all of that outside noise, whether it's the rumor mill or dynamics within the team, when it's outside noise, it can have a real negative effect because you just don't know how players are dealing with that and if they're dealing with it constructively. So with the amount of trades in the NBA, though, I know that players typically are relieved when the trading deadline passes.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
Timeout.
And Minnesota calls time here. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Now to see the story for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Pass to Ryder. Here's Garnett. And he drops it in from the low post.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Drexler. He has 7. Here's Jay. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Ryder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to take your medicine and wrap Mikan up because he's a big guy to deal with.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. Portland trailing here. Here's Jay, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Pass to Drexler. Minnesota with a rebound.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And so here's Portland. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Petrie. From down in the low post, it goes.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Ryder. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Zerbiak. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Drives to the hoop. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Drexler. "13 feet out." Zerbiak grabs a miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Garnett. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Petrie. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Drexler. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
Minnesota in the lead. And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Second, the Trailblazers.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game. Second in blocks, second in opponent field goal percentage, and their ranking in lowest opponent scoring is second in the league. Their defense is more than an asset. It's a weapon.
And what a job they've done with their low post defense. As you said, number 2 in blocks. That speaks volumes to how well they protect the rim. And they've got the bodies to do it. Here's Jay. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Shoots. Here's Walton. And he banks in the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's West. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Marbury. And it's Portland with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Marbury. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Petrie. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Drexler. He gets it in there. 11 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Freewell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Portland trailing here. Here's Jay. And that one hits the back iron.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's West. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's West. Pass to Gugliotta. 3 on the clock. No luck on that one. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Here's Jay. And he drives in. Rebound Minnesota.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's West. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Petrie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he knocks down the first one. On the court for the Timberwolves. Here's Sprewell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to getting the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Jay. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. It's hauled in by Garnett. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. To the right side, and he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Jay. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Here's Sprewell. 7 points in the game. Here's Zerbiak. Again, the Timberwolves score.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Porter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. It's good. Give him 8.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Ryder, good.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Jay. On the wing, Porter. Here's Drexler. There's the block.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Jay. Inside. And Walton gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Here's Ryder. He's got 6. Pass to Sprewell. Fires top of the key, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
To the left wing. Here's Drexler. He's got 11. Back to Porter. Tries it from 16. Walton. No luck on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Zerbiak. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Garnett. He's guarded by Porter. Lets it go from 14. And another basket for Minnesota.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's Jay. Here's Drexler. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 13 points in the game.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Down low. Here's Ryder. Pass to Sprewell. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Ryder. Give him 8. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
To the middle. Here's Drexler. And it's in there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Garnett. A 26-point game for him in the win again.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Ryder can't get it to go. Portland's shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Walton gets it to go.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Basket's good.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 17.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here he goes. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.